potential threats. It's not about being suspicious, but rather demonstrating the appreciate when their partner respects their feelings and values their emotional well-being. It's not about manipulation, but genuine care and compromise for the benefit of the relationship as a whole. In conclusion, women seek a partner who is perceptive, emotionally stable, and considerate. These qualities form the bedrock of a healthy and fulfilling relationship, offering safety, stability, and mutual respect. If you found this insightful, be sure to subscribe for more valuable content.
When women say they want to go slower, they often mean much slower. Take your version of slow and multiply it by 10. Women appreciate a steady, considerate pace in physical. Don't rush through stages. Pay attention to her cues. Many women desire but may not ask for oral. If she doesn't request it, try surprising her by taking the initiative. Paying attention to her comfort. It's okay to take breaks during. Sometimes stopping and resuming can make the experience more enjoyable. Compliment your partner's appearance. Often women value verbal affirmations of their beauty, especially from a partner they admire. Maintain your appearance. Women appreciate men who stay well-groomed and stylish. Even in long-term relationships, many women enjoy the 69 position. This position provides mutual satisfaction for both partners. Mirrors can enhance. If comfortable, consider adding a mirror to the setting for an exciting perspective on each other. Women appear more attractive when showing a subtle hint of neck. This gesture can be particularly alluring to men. People who don't dream may have personality disorders. The average person lies around 4 times daily. "I'm fine" is often the most common lie. When your favorite sports team wins, it boosts your self-esteem. People tend to blink more in conversations when interested in someone. Most people text things they can't express in person. A woman's voice tends to rise in pitch when she's attracted to someone. To interrupt a talkative person, drop something on the floor. This often stops airflow momentarily. When a girl shares her problems with you, it's a sign of trust, not complaining. People text faster when messaging someone they like. Forcing a smile, like by holding a pencil in your teeth, can trick your brain into feeling happier. If someone says, "I have a question," we instantly think of recent mistakes or wrongdoings. If lying, people tend to glance to the left while speaking. Spending money on others actually boosts your happiness, more than spending money on yourself. Being angry for just 1 minute can weaken your immune system for up to 4 hours, while being happy for 1 minute can strengthen it for 24 hours. Sleeping in a cool room increases the chances of having bad dreams. Girls don't appreciate being stared at by boys, unless they initiated eye contact first. Eye contact during conversations can reveal a lot about someone's feelings. 60% indicates boredom, 80% shows attraction, 100% might be perceived as threatening. This is you. They're 80% more likely to appear in your dreams. Games can help enhance your creativity. When it's on her mind, a woman is more likely to invite you inside her home. Women who before marriage tend to feel more comfortable with physical. To post-marriage, the average woman thinks about 10 to 20 times a day, while men think about it 35 to 40 times. Studies suggest that women with smaller may have a higher level of interest. People are more likely to fall in love in dangerous situations. For instance, the people are more likely to fall for each other if they meet while doing something adventurous, like rafting compared to meeting in an office. If you enjoyed these, please share with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to the 100 Quotes YouTube channel for more. Older men don't realize this is why younger women smile at them. Most older men assume younger women only smile at them, out of politeness or worse, that it's meaningless. And that assumption is exactly what's keeping them from seeing the hidden truth, the reality. There's a reason behind those smiles that most men overlook. And once you see it, you'll never doubt yourself again. If you've ever second-guessed whether a younger woman was flirting, or just being nice, this video is for you. Let's break it down and uncover what's really happening. 1. She admires your confidence. Picture this. You're standing in line at a coffee shop, relaxed. Composed, maybe even dressed in a way that says, "I've got my life together." A younger woman glances your way and smiles. You think it's just a friendly gesture, but here's what's actually happening. She's noticing your self-assurance. Unlike younger men who may still be figuring themselves out, older men often carry an air of quiet confidence. You don't second-guess yourself or try too hard to impress. And let's be honest, confidence is one of the most attractive qualities anyone can have. That smile, it's a silent nod of appreciation. She might not even realize she's doing it, but trust me, it's happening. 2. You stand out from the crowd. Younger women are used to a sea of guys their age, who often lack maturity, direction, or even basic social skills. Then you walk in not glued to your phone, not nervously adjusting your outfit every 2 seconds, but just existing unbothered and completely in your element. It's refreshing. She notices how you carry yourself differently. The way you hold eye contact when you speak, the way you don't try to force a joke every 5 seconds, the way you're not desperately seeking approval. That smile, it's her, recognizing that you're different from the usual guys she encounters. And that difference intrigues her. 3. You radiate stability. Here's something most older men don't realize. Stability is incredibly attractive. Not just financial stability, but emotional and mental stability. When a younger woman smiles at you, it's often because she senses that you're someone who has been through life, learned from it, and come out the other side with wisdom. You're not easily rattled by little things, and that is rare. In a world where so many people are still figuring themselves out, that smile, it's a subconscious way of saying, "Wow, I feel safe around you." And even if she's not actively looking for anything, the feeling of stability is enough to make her notice you, in a way she wouldn't with someone her own age. 4. She finds experience attractive. Let's talk about something a lot of older men underestimate. The power of experience when a younger woman smiles at you. She might be thinking, he probably knows how to have a real conversation. Or even he looks like the type of guy who actually knows what he's doing in life. Younger men tend to be more focused on impressing, while older men tend to be focused on enjoying life. That's a huge difference, and younger women pick up on it immediately. The smile she gives you, it's not just about attraction. It's about curiosity. What stories could you tell? What lessons could you share? What kind of presence do you bring into a room? She's testing the waters. Now let's get a little psychological. Some younger women will smile at an older man just to see his reaction. It's not necessarily because she wants something, but because she's curious about the dynamic. Will you smile back? Will you look flustered? Will you exude quiet confidence? It's almost like an unconscious way of saying, "Are you as interesting as I think you are?" If you respond with the same level of warmth and self-assurance, it reinforces her interest. If you ignore it or look away awkwardly, she might move on that smile. It's a small but powerful social test that many older men don't even realize is happening. 6. She genuinely finds you attractive. Yes, let's state the obvious. Sometimes younger women smile at older men simply because they find them attractive. The salt and pepper hair, the way you dress, the calmness in your demeanor, it all adds up to an appealing package. Society often tells older men that they're past their prime. But here's the reality. Many younger women appreciate the qualities that come with age. Maturity, intelligence, patience, and even the way you carry yourself differently from younger men. That smile, it's her way of acknowledging that she sees you, that she appreciates what you bring to the table, and that yes, older men can absolutely be attractive to younger women. Today we're diving into a topic that might surprise many of you. The subtle yet unmistakable signs that you as an older man are more attractive than you think. It's not just about a handsome face or a fashionable wardrobe, it's about certain behaviors, traits and attitudes that make you stand out. And trust me, these signs are often overlooked or underestimated. So are you ready to discover the qualities that make you irresistibly attractive? One, locking eyes with people. This sign of attractiveness might seem simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Have you ever noticed how often you make eye contact with people? It's not just about glancing or a fleeting look. It's about those moments when your gaze truly connects with someone else's. Research from the University of Oslo sheds light on this. They found that when we lock eyes with someone, especially if accompanied by a smile, it triggers a dopamine response. This is the same feel-good hormone that's released when we experience something pleasurable. So when people frequently catch your gaze and you find them smiling, it's not just politeness. It could very well be a sign of your magnetic presence. Eye contact is more than just seeing. It's about being seen and acknowledging others. It shows confidence, interest, and engagement. And as an older man, mastering this art can make you particularly attractive. Your gaze can convey wisdom, experience, and a sense of calm assurance that only comes with age. Remember, it's not about staring or making someone uncomfortable. It's about that warm, inviting eye contact that says, "I see you and I'm here in this moment with you." That's a powerful message and an attractive trait, often underrated but incredibly impactful. 2, women raise their eyebrows. This is another subtle but fascinating sign of attraction. This seemingly minor action can be quite significant. When a woman raises her eyebrows upon seeing you, it often indicates surprise or a spark of interest. It's a brief moment, but what does it communicate? Much more than you might think. As an older man, this gesture takes on added meaning. It's not merely about physical appearance. It's about the charisma and presence you bring. This eyebrow raise is less about shock and more about pleasant surprise or curiosity. It's as if your qualities, perhaps your confidence, wisdom, or the stories etched in your features, have momentarily captivated her. Attraction, especially in the context of mature men, transcends conventional ideas of beauty. It's about the gravitas one carries, the life experiences reflected in one's demeanor, and the understated assurance that comes with age. So when you notice this subtle yet telling reaction, understand that it's a silent, yet powerful acknowledgement of your appeal. Remember, these nuances of human interaction reveal much about how we connect and communicate. An eyebrow raise, a small but significant gesture, can be an intriguing indicator of the allure you hold as an experienced, mature man. 3, growth mindset. Let's dive into something a bit different yet incredibly attractive. Having a growth mindset. You might wonder, what does a mindset have to do with attractiveness? Quite a lot, actually. A growth mindset, as opposed to a fixed mindset, is all about the belief that you can develop and improve yourself over time. It's this mindset that often sets an attractive older man apart. Having a growth mindset means you see challenges as opportunities, not dead ends. You're constantly learning, evolving, and adapting. This attitude is particularly appealing because it shows you're not stuck in your ways. You're open to new experiences, ideas, and ways of thinking. This openness and adaptability are magnetic qualities, especially in someone who has already experienced so much of life. Think about it, an older man who still approaches life with curiosity and a willingness to grow is inherently attractive. It shows vitality, resilience, and a zest for life that transcends age. It's not just about being physically fit or well-dressed. It's about a mindset that radiates youthfulness and a positive outlook. A growth mindset also means you're more likely to be engaging and interesting. You're not just recounting past glories. You're actively creating new stories. This dynamic quality is what often draws people to you, making you not just attractive but irresistibly compelling. Hey there, before we move on, if you're finding these insights valuable, hitting that like button, dropping a comment, or subscribing would mean the absolute world to me. Now on to the next one, 4 valued opinions. Let's shift gears and talk about something that significantly adds to your attractiveness. Being a person whose opinion is valued by others. What does that entail? It's not about being a know-it-all or dominating conversations. It's about the respect and consideration your views receive, indicating your wisdom and experience are appreciated. As an older man, your life experiences have given you a unique perspective. When others seek your advice or listen attentively to your viewpoints, it's a clear sign of your attractiveness. It shows you're seen as knowledgeable, wise and worth listening to. This respect isn't just about age. It's about the quality of your insights and the way you present them. Having a valued opinion is attractive because it demonstrates depth of character. It's about the way you've navigated life's ups and downs and learned from them. This quality makes you more than just another face in the crowd. It makes you a mentor, a guide, and a trusted confidant. Remember, this doesn't mean you always have to be serious. Part of being valued is knowing when to offer wisdom and when to share a good laugh. Balancing seriousness with a sense of humor makes your company enjoyable and your opinions even more sought after. It's this blend of depth and lightheartedness that truly enhances your attractiveness. 5 positive social interactions. Have you ever wondered why some people are naturally more engaging in social settings? It's a key indicator of attractiveness, especially for older men. Why does this matter? Let's dive into the nuances of positive social interactions. Being well received in groups isn't about commanding all the attention. It's about the quality of your interactions. When you enter a room, do people gravitate towards you? Are your conversations filled with genuine interest, shared laughter, and meaningful exchanges? This kind of social magnetism is a telltale sign of attractiveness. It's not just about your physical presence. It's about the emotional and intellectual connection you foster with those around you. For an older gentleman, this social charm is particularly appealing. It combines your life experiences and confidence with the ability to relate and connect across various levels. Whether it's through sharing wisdom, engaging in lively discussions, or simply being a good listener, your ability to resonate with people in social settings speaks volumes about your attractiveness. The key here is authenticity. It's not about putting on a show. It's about being genuinely interested and present in the moment. This sincere approach to social interactions is what makes you not just attractive, but truly captivating. It goes beyond physical appearance, highlighting a deeper, more meaningful form of attractiveness. 6. Mature and balanced lifestyle. Have you ever thought about what a balanced lifestyle says about you? It's a significant aspect of attractiveness, especially for older men. Why is striking a balance in life so appealing? Let's explore this idea. A mature and balanced lifestyle is about more than just managing your time between work, hobbies, and social life. It's a reflection of your ability to prioritize, maintain stability, and show that you're in control of your life. This balance is particularly attractive because it speaks to wisdom and experience. It shows you understand the importance of nurturing different aspects of your life and the positive impact this has on your well-being. As an older man, demonstrating this balance is key. It's not just about having a successful career or being physically fit. It's about how you integrate and harmonize all areas of your life. This might mean juggling professional responsibilities with personal passions or dedicating time to health and relationships. It's the ability to do this gracefully that truly makes you stand out. This balanced approach to life is attractive because it represents a man who is not only responsible and reliable, but also interesting and multidimensional. It shows that you're not just surviving, but thriving in various aspects of life. This kind of well-roundedness is not only appealing, but deeply inspiring to others. Now for the bonus tip that can truly set you apart as an attractive older man: the power of kindness and empathy. Why are these traits so impactful? Let's talk about their significance. Kindness and empathy might seem like common qualities, but their effect on attractiveness is profound. These traits show that you're not just physically or intellectually appealing, but you also have a heart of gold. Kindness is about how you treat others, from the smallest gestures to significant acts of generosity. Empathy is about understanding and sharing the feelings of others. Combined, these traits showcase emotional intelligence and a caring nature. As an older man, displaying kindness and empathy becomes even more meaningful. It indicates that with age, your understanding and compassion for others have deepened. It's not just about surface-level interactions. It's about connecting with people on an emotional level. This ability to empathize and be kind, without expecting anything in return, is incredibly attractive. These qualities make you more than just a good company. They make you someone people trust and respect. They show a level of maturity that goes beyond years and experiences. In a world where everyone is rushing and self-focused, your kindness and empathy stand out. Like a beacon of warmth and sincerity, this is what makes you truly irresistible. Now that you know all about those attractive indicators, what's next for you? Discover how to tell if a younger woman likes you, but is trying to hide it, or learn the 6 rules to attract younger women. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.
Let's delve into why older men often find success in dating and why women sometimes prefer dating older men. While money and maturity play roles, there's more to the story. Older men have accumulated experience in subtle strategies that younger men can learn from to attract women without manipulation. Here's how. 1. Older men are non-reactive. Younger men often lack patience, reacting impulsively to situations. This immediate reaction can scare women away. In contrast, older men have busier minds due to life responsibilities, which makes them more adaptable and less likely to react negatively to a woman's behavior. This calm and collected demeanor intrigues women and keeps them coming back. 2. Older men understand leadership. Growing up, older men often had to take on leadership roles. This experience makes them natural leaders, something many women find appealing as they often prefer partners who can take charge. By focusing on being a dependable leader in conversations and life, younger men can create a strong attraction. 3. Older men take their time. Younger men might feel pressured to achieve immediate results when dating. However, older men understand that building a relationship is a marathon, not a sprint. This long-term approach makes women feel comfortable and unpressured, allowing them to be themselves, which they find very attractive. 4. Older men aren't driven by ego. Younger men may struggle with ego, trying to be someone they're not to impress women. Older men, having established their place in society, understand the importance of authenticity. Women appreciate this genuine self-acceptance, which translates into consistent and trustworthy behavior. 5. Older men talk about realistic ideas. With age comes wisdom, and older men tend to have more realistic conversations. They understand what is feasible and focus on stability, which is highly valued by women. This focus on creating a stable environment makes women feel secure and appreciated. 6. Older men stay busy. Being busy is a trait that benefits older men. It prevents them from obsessing over a woman's actions, reducing insecurity. By staying occupied with significant life issues, they maintain a healthy distance that women find intriguing and attractive. 7. Older men know how to say no. The power of saying no is often underestimated. Women are used to people saying yes, so when a man confidently says no, it sparks their curiosity. This unexpected refusal can make them more interested and eager to gain your approval. By incorporating these strategies into your approach, you can enhance your attractiveness and success in dating, much like older men do.
Ever wish you could just read a woman's mind? Well, you're in luck, because today, we're diving deep into the secret world of women. We're uncovering 8 secrets. Women secretly wish men knew, but they rarely say out loud. Get ready to discover what really makes her smile, feel loved, and be drawn closer to you. If you're ready to level up your relationships, keep watching, because these insights will change the way you interact with the women in your life. 1. Show affection. First on the list, show affection. It might sound simple, but it's powerful. Women crave affection just like anyone else, whether it's holding her hand, giving her a warm hug, or leaving her sweet little notes. These small, thoughtful gestures make her feel seen, loved, and appreciated. It's not about grand romantic gestures every day. It's about showing you care in simple, consistent ways. Remember, affection is the quiet language of love. 2. Plan date nights. Number 2, plan date nights. Now, here's the thing. Women love when you take the initiative and put in the effort to plan something special. Whether it's a romantic dinner, a fun outing, or even a cozy night in, showing that you're invested in quality time together makes a huge impact. It makes her feel cherished. When you plan something for her, it speaks volumes about how much you care about the relationship. 3. Flirt with her, even after you're together. Number 3 might surprise you, but hear me out. Women want you to flirt with them, even after the relationship is settled. Flirting isn't just for the early days. It's a key part of keeping the spark alive. It's fun, it's playful, and it keeps things exciting. Flirting makes her feel feminine, desired, and attractive. If you want butterflies to last forever, keep that playful energy alive. Your dream girl wants you to make her feel that way all the time. No, compliment her genuinely. Next, don't forget to compliment her. I'm not talking about the typical "you're beautiful" line. Those are nice. But women secretly want deeper, more meaningful compliments. Let her know how smart, talented, and amazing she is. When you give her a genuine compliment, it boosts her confidence and makes her feel appreciated. Compliments aren't just for when you first meet. They should continue throughout the relationship to remind her that you see all the incredible things that make her unique. And respect her boundaries. Number 5, respect her boundaries. Women really appreciate when you take the time to understand and respect her personal space, and time, and several feelings. This is about being attuned to her needs, asking for consent when necessary, and making sure she feels comfortable. Whether it's emotionally, physically, or in terms of time, respecting boundaries shows that you care about her as a person, not just a partner. It deepens the trust and strengthens the bond. Support her dreams. Women want to feel supported in their dreams and ambitions. Encourage her to pursue her goals and cheer her on every step of the way. Whether it's a career move or a personal project, be her biggest supporter. Show genuine interest in what she's passionate about and celebrate her successes. With pride, supporting her dreams makes her feel empowered and builds a partnership grounded in mutual respect. 7. Be honest, even when it's tough. Here's a huge one. Be honest. Women value honesty more than almost anything else in a relationship. They want you to be transparent about your thoughts, feelings, and intentions. And yes, that includes those tough conversations that no one wants to have. When you're open, you're building a foundation of trust. She'll appreciate that you can be vulnerable with her and know when to have difficult conversations. The key is openness and understanding. Don't hide your feelings, communicate them. But listen more. And finally, the one thing every woman secretly wishes men would do more. Listen. Women don't always want solutions or advice. Sometimes all they need is for you to really hear them. Listen without interrupting, without trying to fix everything immediately. She just needs to know you're there, that you're present, and that you care enough to understand what she's saying. Active listening is a superpower in relationships. It's a sign of respect and love, and it builds intimacy. There, you have it. 8 things women secretly want men to do that can make a huge difference in any relationship. Now that you know these secrets, it's up to you to put them into action. Relationships thrive on communication, trust, and respect. The more you understand and implement these simple yet powerful actions, the stronger your relationship will become. We tend to copy the body language of people we feel close to, without even realizing it. The couples that are meant to be are the ones who go through everything that is meant to tear them apart and come out even stronger. That one girl truly loves you, if she is more of the shy type. You might notice her voice becoming quieter, or not as clear when she is around you. This is because she is nervous. A sure sign if a girl likes you. She might blush around you or even avoid eye contact sometimes, because she is nervous. Psychology says when she is happy, she cannot stop talking when she is sad. She doesn't say a word. People look more attractive when they speak about the things they are really interested in. A good man will recognize a good woman without her having to beg him to do so. If you want someone to tell the truth, make them laugh before questioning them. If you are in a position to help someone, help them. God just might be answering that person's prayer through you. Psychology says that there will always be a reason why you meet people. Either you need them to change your life, or you are the one who helps to change theirs. Sometimes, the people who don't talk to you are the ones that really want you. You never love someone because they are beautiful. They are beautiful because you love them. You don't love someone because they're perfect. You love them in spite of the fact that they're not. Any guy can love many women, but a great guy loves one woman in countless ways. Never regret being a good person to the wrong people. Your behavior says everything about you, and their behavior says enough about them. People need to learn that their actions do affect other people. So be careful what you say and do. It is not always just about you. Don't talk badly about other people. Life has a funny way of coming full circle. What goes around comes around. You can close your eyes to things you don't want to see, but you cannot close your heart to things you don't want to feel. Even the most caring people can get tired of being taken for granted. Nothing is more satisfying than reaching the level of self-love, so that when someone walks out of your life, you let them. An aroused woman can be identified by 2 signs: flirting style and body language. The best and most beautiful things in this world cannot be seen, or even heard, but must be felt with a heart. The way you fell in love with her is how she should always be treated. Don't ignore the effort of someone who tries to keep in touch. It is not all the time someone cares. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and consider subscribing for more video like this. When a woman is attracted to a man, she speaks in a higher pitch than normal. Women with higher IQs have a harder time finding a mate. Intelligent women would rather remain single than be with the wrong person. Women take 15 days to fall in love. Men just 8.2 seconds. Only 2% of women describe themselves as beautiful. Women are more influenced and persuaded by a man's sense of humor than his looks. The woman who does not require validation from anyone is the most feared individual on the planet. Women think about their appearance around 9 times a day. 15% of married women cheat on their spouse. 25% of married men do too. The male brain is 10% bigger than the female's, but the female brain works more efficiently. When a woman stares at you after you've explained yourself, she's actually wondering why you're lying. Women use silence to express pain. You know she's truly hurt when she chooses to ignore you. Women are automatically more attracted to guys who make an effort to start the conversation, showing initiative and consistency. A busy, vibrant, goal-oriented woman is so much more attractive than a woman who waits around for a man to validate her existence. 80% of women use silence to express pain. If a girl likes you, she will always play with her hair while talking to you. Women are worse risk-takers than men. According to a study, a woman is more responsive to romance when her stomach is full. Studies show that women are more attracted to men wearing blue, while men are more attracted to women wearing red. It takes 3 to 4 years to completely get to know someone. Couples who wait for this length before marriage are less likely to divorce. Women are more attracted to a man who pays attention, someone who remembers details about them without having to be reminded. If a girl says this, she likes older men like you. No matter how subtle it might seem, when a girl is attracted to older men, her words often reveal her feelings before anything else. Whether it's her admiration for your wisdom, subtle hints about age, or playful remarks. Her interest can become crystal clear if you know what to listen for. In this video, we'll explore 6 things a girl might say that show she's into older men. Like you. 1. I feel like I can talk to you about anything. Picture this. You're having a casual conversation, and she suddenly says, "How easy it is to open up to you." This might sound like a generic compliment, but it's actually a deep reflection of what she values. Younger women are often drawn to the emotional maturity and stability that older men provide. When she says this, she's not just talking about surface-level topics. She's probably noticed that you listen attentively, offer thoughtful advice, and don't interrupt her mid-sentence. That sense of safety and non-judgment feels refreshing, compared to the more chaotic dynamics she's encountered with guys her age. By saying she can talk to you about anything, she's hinting that she sees you as a safe harbor, and maybe someone she'd like to talk with long-term too. I've always liked guys who are more mature. Now this one might seem obvious, but the way she says it can tell you a lot about her intentions. If she drops this line with a playful smile, or in a moment of genuine vulnerability, it's a clear signal she's drawn to your life experience and composure. Younger women often admire older men for their confidence and ability to navigate situations with ease, something that's hard to find in someone who's still figuring things out. When she brings up her preference for maturity, it's her way of saying, "I notice you're different and I like it." This statement often paves the way for her to share more about what she finds appealing. So don't be surprised if she follows it up with stories about chaotic ex-boyfriends or frustrations with guys her age 3. You've accomplished so much. This is a big one when she's into older men. She'll naturally gravitate toward admiring your achievements. Maybe it's the way you talk about your career, the hobbies you've mastered, or the wisdom you've gained through life experiences. She's not just impressed, she's inspired. Younger men might talk a big game, but you've got the receipts to back it up, and that's incredibly attractive to her. If she brings this up, pay attention to how she says it. Is there a twinkle of admiration in her eyes? Does she dig deeper, asking you about the challenges you faced? Or what motivated you to achieve these milestones? That's her way of not only showing interest, but also mentally picturing what life could be like, with someone as driven and accomplished as you four. Age doesn't really matter to me. The classic phrase that's practically a green light. When she says this, she's often testing the waters to see how you'll respond. It's her way of signaling that she's comfortable with the age gap and doesn't see it as a barrier. In fact, she might even find it exciting. This line often comes up during conversations about relationships or life in general. She's likely gauging your reaction to see if you feel the same way. If you respond positively, it can open the door to deeper conversations about compatibility and shared values. She's essentially telling you, "I'm okay with this, and I hope you are too." I love how confident you are. Confidence is one of the most magnetic traits older men often exude. When she compliments you on this, it's a clear sign she's paying close attention. Confidence for her isn't just about how you carry yourself. It's about the way you handle challenges, make decisions, and even interact with her. Younger women are often surrounded by men who are still figuring themselves out, so your self-assured demeanor stands out like a beacon. When she highlights your confidence, she's essentially saying, "I see the value in who you are and I'm drawn to it." Don't downplay her compliment. It's her way of showing appreciation for what makes you unique. 6. You're so different from guys my age. If you hear this, consider it a direct acknowledgement of your appeal. When she compares you to younger men, it's not just a passing observation. She's telling you that your maturity, depth, and life experience set you apart in a way she finds irresistible. This phrase often comes with examples. She might mention how you're more composed, better at communicating, or simply more interesting to talk to. It's her way of saying she values the qualities that come with age. and sees you as someone who brings something special to the table. She's not just noticing you, she's appreciating you on a deeper level. Have you ever noticed a younger woman acting a little differently around you? Maybe she teases you playfully, holds intense eye contact, or always finds reasons to be near you. When younger women are attracted to older men, their approach to flirting and seduction is often unique, subtle, yet powerful. They may not always be direct, but their actions speak louder than words. In this video, we'll uncover 8 undeniable signs a younger woman is trying to seduce you and how to recognize them. 1. She playfully challenges your wisdom. One of the most attractive qualities older men possess is experience, both in life and relationships. A younger woman who is interested in you might test you playfully by challenging your knowledge or opinions in a lighthearted way. Instead of simply agreeing with everything you say, she might tease you with phrases like, "Are you sure about that? I think I know better." Or, "I thought older men had all the answers." This isn't meant to diminish your intelligence, but to create an engaging, flirtatious dynamic. She's subtly inviting you to show your confidence, wit, and ability to hold your own in a fun debate. It's her way of keeping things exciting and showing that she's intrigued by your life experience. 2. She compliments your maturity. Younger women are often drawn to the stability and composure that older men naturally exude. Unlike younger guys who may still be figuring things out, you carry yourself with certainty, and she notices. If she frequently compliments your level-headedness, decisiveness, or the way you handle stressful situations, she's revealing her admiration for the very qualities that set you apart. Comments like, "I love how calm you are. Nothing seems to faze you." Or, "You're so different from guys my age. They never know what they want," are subtle hints that she sees you as an attractive, reliable figure in her life. 3. She initiates deep conversations. Younger women who are genuinely interested in an older man often seek more than just a casual connection. They crave depth. Instead of keeping the conversation superficial, she'll ask about your perspectives on life, career choices, past relationships, or even philosophical topics. She wants to understand what makes you who you are, and through these deeper discussions, she's forming a stronger emotional connection. By showing that she values your thoughts and experiences, she's signaling that she sees you as more than just an attraction. She wants to bond with you on a meaningful level. 4. She mirrors your body language. Body language plays a crucial role in attraction, and mirroring is one of the most subconscious ways a woman signals interest. If she's into you, she'll naturally start reflecting your movements, crossing her arms when you do, leaning in when you lean in, or subtly adjusting her posture to match yours. This isn't just a coincidence, it's a psychological mechanism that builds rapport and increases feelings of connection. The closer she gets to mirroring your body language, the more comfortable and engaged she is in your presence. It's her way of saying, "I'm in sync with you." 5. She flaunts her independence. Younger women attracted to older men often want to prove that they're not naive or overly dependent. She'll make an effort to highlight her independence, whether it's discussing her career ambitions, her ability to handle life on her own, or her experiences traveling solo. She wants you to see that despite the age gap, she's a strong and capable woman. This not only makes her more appealing, but also reassures you that she's interested in a relationship based on mutual respect, not dependency. 6. She adopts a more sophisticated style. Younger women who are attracted to older men often adjust their appearance to match your level of sophistication. Instead of following the latest fashion trends that appeal to younger crowds, she'll opt for more classic, elegant styles that exude confidence and maturity. She's making a conscious effort to present herself in a way that aligns with your tastes. Whether it's a refined outfit, understated jewelry, or a more polished demeanor, these subtle changes are designed to appeal to you in a way that's both flattering and intentional. 7. She teases you about your age in a flirtatious way. Age is always a factor when younger women are drawn to older men, and some use it as a playful tool for flirting. She might jokingly call you a silver fox, or tease you about your old-school ways. This type of banter isn't meant to make you feel old. It's a sign that she's comfortable with the age gap and actually finds it attractive. By keeping the conversation lighthearted and fun, she's subtly reinforcing the idea that your maturity is part of what makes you desirable. Why Nate? She makes the first move. Traditionally, men are expected to take the lead in dating. But when a younger woman is actively seducing an older man, she might take matters into her own hands. She could be more direct, asking you out for a drink, suggesting plans, or initiating physical contact, like lightly touching your arm or resting her hand on your knee during conversation. By making the first move, she's breaking down barriers and showing that she's serious about her attraction to you. She's not waiting for you to take the lead. She's boldly letting you know she wants you. If you've noticed a younger woman displaying these signs around you, there's a good chance she's trying to seduce you. Whether it's through playful teasing, deep conversations, or subtle body language, she's using a combination of emotional and physical cues to capture your attention. Now that you know what to look for, the question is, how will you respond? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For more insights into dating and attraction, if you found this video helpful, sexual activity can strengthen the relationship between husband and wife. Men enjoy hugging women as much as women do. A man pleases every sensual part of a woman and is engaged in satisfying her. When the vagina is loose, the penis moves easily into it. If a woman continuously looks at your dick, it means she's wondering how big it is and how yours looks. A man screams so loudly when the woman becomes more excited. Men prefer women with larger breasts because it subconsciously indicates arousal potential. In excitement, the woman starts biting his body with her teeth and scratching every part of his body with her nails. Loyalty is an experienced gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. I'm getting too old to be around people who don't understand the concept of loyalty and honesty. A wife who is not afraid of her husband can have a legal relationship with any man at any time. Forcibly having sex with a woman is the biggest sin, because for a woman, nothing is more important than her honor. According to psychology, if a woman is cheating and sleeping with other men, or starts having an affair with other men, you will probably see these signs. 1, she will keep her phone messages and emails clean, and delete all conversation all the time. 2, she may laugh to herself or become absent-minded, even when you are around her. And these characteristics are newly seen. 3, she goes out more often, with girls for night outings or girl trips for multiple days, and never includes you in her weekend schedules. She suddenly dresses well, particularly when she goes out, and her dressing style will lately be such that any man who sees her in these dresses would lust after her. 5, she will start having sudden anger issues and outbursts, especially if you ask where she has been. She may accuse you of stalking her or that you don't trust her. 6, she smells more awkward or different. If she rushed out of the place where she had extra sex without taking a shower, you may likely smell the ejaculates or the other guy's cologne on her. If a woman scratches her vagina in front of man, it means she is impressed with you and wants to know you very closely. According to research, it has been proven that having a relationship provides relief from anxiety, stress, and headaches. But having too much of a relationship can also be fatal. If everyone likes you, you have a serious problem. Psychology shows that a woman who had sex with another man would likely have this different smile on her face, perhaps because she wants to cover up her guilt. She usually doesn't bother to shave the hair in her vagina. Legs or armpits, or rarely shaves them when too much hair has grown. But suddenly you find she shaves regularly and develops a habit to keep them very clear, neat, and perfect. Every time a woman wishes that a man should express his love by saying, "I love you," more times than her. Most women want their partner to play for 10 to 15 minutes before sleeping with her husband. Almost all women want their partner to praise them, along with romance before having intercourse. Pay attention to her face when you two are not in direct conversation, as she tries to avoid eye contact with you. She doesn't call you for several days when you are away from her, on a business trip, other work. Fresh makeup and fresh perfume after a day job might indicate that she has taken time to freshen up after sex session with the other person. Stop telling people more than they need to know. She shrinks away from your advance. When a woman has just had sex with someone, she's likely to rebuff your sexual advance if you approach her for sex. While having sex with you, she brings in new and unknown poses or sex position. The old loses and positions you used to have become slightly modified, and sometimes altogether different. It's not about who is real to your face. It's about who real behind your back. Men like young girls quickly because they are very sensual and shy. She will rarely initiate to hug, kiss you, and will never initiate sex. Every day drastically comes down and at some point stops completely. There are some changes, like she suddenly has a great interest in a certain kind of music, genre, good, or culture. These come from her secret lover. She may have her makeup all smudged. This is a likely indication that someone had been there ahead of you. A woman's large breasts indicate that her vagina is fat. This is supported by evidence, showing that women with large breasts have higher estrogen levels. Breast size may therefore serve as an indicator of potential fertility. Be a good listener. Your ears will never get you in trouble. Respect those who tell the truth, no matter how difficult it is. Have you ever wondered why some men are considered the wisest and most devoted in their communities? In today's video, we're going to explore a piece of ancient wisdom, shared by a 72-year-old woman from a small village in Izmir, Turkey. Her story reveals why women have always preferred men who truly understand the deeper connection behind an intimate acts. This isn't just about physical love. It's about nurturing relationships that stand the test of time. It's about creating bonds that transcend the surface and reach into the heart of connection itself. If you're looking for profound insights that could change your perspective on relationships, stay with us until the end. You won't want to miss how a simple, sincere gesture of devotion can transform not just personal relationships, but entire communities. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to click the hot subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Your support means the world to us. And if you find this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up to help spread these life-changing messages. I'm also eager to hear your thoughts. If you enjoy the content, please comment and chat below. If not, leave a tatan. Your feedback is crucial as it helps us create content that matters to you. Now, let's get started. In the heart of the quaint hamlet of Izmir, nestled amidst serene landscapes, there lived a wise and venerable lady, Madame Lara. Her hair was pure and radiant, like freshly fallen snow, and her eyes sparkled with the depth of knowledge gained over a lifetime. Madame Lara had become a beacon of wisdom in the village, a source of guidance and comfort for those seeking deeper understanding. On a crisp autumn day, a group of enthusiastic youths, eager for enlightenment, approached her humble abode, seeking her wisdom. As they gathered around a time-worn wooden table, one that had witnessed countless tales of the past, the youths hung on every word, as Madame Lara shared her rich tapestry of lore. Among them, a young man with a spark of boldness in his eyes asked a question that was as unconventional as it was profound. He wanted to know the deeper significance behind the intimate act of kikau cunnilingus. His curiosity was fueled by a desire to understand the intricate nature of relationships. Madame Lara, with a knowing smile that hinted at a treasure trove of understanding, welcomed the question. She began to weave a narrative that stretched back to the dawn of the community's ancestors. She explained that this ancient practice was not merely an expression of physical affection. It was, in fact, a profound demonstration of love and allegiance. Men who embraced this tradition were not only showing deep respect and devotion to their partners, but were also revered as the most enlightened and courageous among their kin. This was a sacred practice, one that bridged physical love and emotional connection. Her words resonated deeply with the group, and they soon realized that it wasn't just about the physical expression of intimacy. It was about the mutual respect and reverence that formed the foundation of every enduring relationship. Madame Lara's lesson was clear. True love requires emotional depth, respect, and the willingness to nurture each other's emotional well-being. If you're still with me, please comment below. Let me know you're still here, absorbing this deep and powerful wisdom. Madame Lara elaborated further, explaining that at the heart of this intimate gesture was an immense respect for the divine feminine essence, the very symbol of fertility and the genesis of life. Men who engaged in this practice were seen as guardians of life's sacred origins and the Mani harmony within their marriages. It was a powerful symbol of the Mani, profound trust and mutual admiration that existed between partners. As the shadows lengthened and evening began to fall over Izmir, the discussion among the young seekers grew even more profound. Eager to learn more, they approached the village elders, seeking further insight into this revered practice. One such elder, known as Helio, welcomed them into his cozy abode. The warmth of a lively fire crackled in the hearth, and as the group settled into the inviting glow, Helio began to share his own insights into the practice of cunnilingus. He portrayed it not merely as a physical act, but as a profound articulation of intimacy and emotional connection. His words echoed with wisdom that had been passed down through generations. If you're still here with me, please comment below. I want to know that you're still engaged in these life-changing lessons. Helio recounted tales from years long past, describing how the men of Izmir, weary from their toils in the fields, would return home with a deep desire to express their love and appreciation for their wives. These men understood that nurturing the marital bond went beyond the routine responsibilities of daily life. It was about maintaining intimacy and affection, ensuring that the connection with their spouses remained vibrant and enduring. This act of tenderness, according to Helio, was not just about fulfilling a physical need. It was a way of fortifying the marital bond, building trust, and cultivating a relationship where both partners felt seen, appreciated, and emotionally connected. As the evening drew on, the youths were captivated by the elders' teachings. They began to understand that beyond the physical expression of intimacy, there lay a deeper, symbolic meaning that transcended time and culture. It was a message of respect, emotional bonding, and mutual care. If you're still watching, comment 3 below. Let me know that you're still with me, absorbing this wisdom. Leaving Helio's warm home under the soft, luminous glow of the moon, the youths felt a profound sense of enrichment that went beyond acquiring knowledge. They had gained an appreciation for the essence of a true love, one that is marked by generosity, devotion, and a deep commitment to another's happiness. In the days that followed, the story of love and respect, shared by Madame Lara and Helio, spread throughout the village. The younger generation began to embrace not only the act of intimacy, but the deeper emotional connections that sustain a marriage. The cultural renaissance sparked by these teachings inspired couples to build relationships based on profound respect and emotional depth. As this wisdom took root in the hearts of the villagers, the women of Izmir felt a profound sense of appreciation for their partner's gestures. Over time, the act of cunnilingus became more than just a tradition. It evolved into a cherished emblem of unity and harmony within the homes of Izmir. Encouraged by the elders' wisdom, couples began to find new and innovative ways to deepen their bonds. Simple acts of love and tenderness gained newfound significance. Small gestures of affection became the foundation for building lasting, meaningful relationships. If you're still with me and find these lessons impactful, comment below. Let me know that you're absorbing the transformation happening before our eyes. Madame Lara and Helio watched with heartfelt satisfaction as their teachings began to transform the community. They knew that true love wasn't built on grand gestures, but on the small, sincere expressions of affection and consideration we show every day. Under their nurturing influence, Izmir thrived as a beacon of love and mutual respect. The practice of cunnilingus continued to symbolize the enduring power of love, reminding everyone that the foundation of any strong relationship is built on continuous acts of kindness and emotional connections. So, dear viewers, this tale from Izmir teaches us a timeless truth. A simple, sincere gesture can fundamentally transform a community's approach to love and relationships. If this story has touched your heart and inspired you, please like and subscribe. For more insights like this, share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments below. True love is not found in lavish displays, but in the willingness to connect with your partner in a loving and selfless way. If you're still watching and have gained something valuable from this, comment for an hour below to let me know you're still with me. Now, after hearing the wisdom shared by Madame Lara and Helio, what have you learned? Share in the comments one thing you plan to bring into practice in your own life. Let's continue this journey together. Thank you for watching, and remember, true love is built through the small gestures we show every day.
Intelligent women prefer to stay single rather than be with the wrong person. Women typically take about 15 days to fall in love, while men take only about 8 seconds. Although the male brain is 10% larger than the female brain operates more efficiently. Statistics show that 15% of married women and 25% of married men cheat on their spouses. Value the person who gives you their time, as they are sharing a part of their life with you. Women are generally less attracted to men with a belly. If a girl likes you, she might often play with her hair while talking to you. People appear more attractive when discussing topics they are passionate about. Only 2% of women describe themselves as beautiful. When anyone talks about something they are interested in, they naturally have more energy and excitement. If a woman asks you to ejaculate on her face or breasts, it often indicates she has had a highly satisfying sexual experience. When a woman is attracted to a man, she tends to speak in a higher pitch. A busy, vibrant, goal-oriented woman is often more attractive than one who waits around for a man to validate her existence. Studies suggest that women are more attracted to men wearing blue, while men are more attracted to women wearing red. Women are generally less inclined to take risks compared to men. It takes about 3 to 4 years to truly get to know someone, and couples who wait this long before marrying are less likely to divorce. Women are more influenced by a man's sense of humor than his looks.
They are more attracted to a man who pays attention and remembers details about them without being reminded. Women think about their appearance around 9 times a day. Women with higher IQs often find it harder to find a mate. A woman is more responsive to romance when her stomach is full. Women tend to be more cautious and take fewer risks. They often use silence to express pain, and you know she's truly hurt when she chooses to ignore you. When a woman stares at you after you've explained yourself, she may be wondering why you're lying. Around 80% of women use silence to express pain. The most feared individual on the planet is the woman who does not require validation from anyone. Women are naturally more attracted to guys who make an effort to start the conversation, showing initiative and consistency.
Welcome back to our Farm PK channel. If you suspect that a married woman might be into you, whether she's a colleague, a neighbor, or even someone from your close group of friends, it's essential to approach the situation with care. Just because she's married doesn't mean she doesn't find other men attractive, especially if she's dealing with problems in her marriage. When things get tough at home, some women seek attention and connection elsewhere. So, let's take a closer look at the signs that could indicate a married woman is looking for a deeper, more intimate connection with you. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Now, let's get started. Number 1. She starts dressing more provocatively. A married woman who is interested in you may try to grab your attention by wearing provocative clothing. This could include low-cut tops, short skirts, or unbuttoned shirts, even in chilly weather. By showcasing her curves, she aims to capture your interest and convey a clear message about her desires. Married women typically dress more conservatively, so a sudden change to more alluring attire around you could be a sign of her interest in something more intimate. Number 2. She builds sexual tension. Imagine a married woman consistently sharing intimate details of her sex life or asking about yours. She might flirt with you through suggestive text messages, dirty jokes, or even send semi-nude selfies, accidentally, of course. These actions aren't accidental, they're deliberate moves to create a more intimate connection with you. By dropping hints and creating a charged atmosphere of sexual tension, she invites you to imagine a passionate relationship beyond just casual conversation. Number 3. She invites you to her place. Since she's married, she'll likely be cautious about initiating anything in public. Instead, she may invite you to her home for some alone time, away from prying eyes. Lunch meetings are preferred over dinner, as her husband may be busy working during the day. Being at her place also offers proximity to her bedroom, should she succeed in her plans. Number 4. She spends more time with you. When a married woman likes a man, she'll find ways to spend more time with him. This could mean initiating conversations, asking for small favors, or seeking your company during breaks and lunches if you work together. If you're a family friend, she might engage you more actively in social events or seek your help with tasks when her husband isn't around. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button below and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this.
Imagine this. You're an older man, successful, experienced, and yet something feels off. You've accomplished so much, but you find yourself struggling to connect with those around you, especially women. You've heard it all before. It's Not about looks, money, or confidence. But what if the real issue lies in the small, overlooked actions that speak volumes? What if I told you that there are secret gestures, subtle shifts in your behavior, that can make you irresistibly attractive? Effortlessly, in this video, I'm going to share 7 hidden secrets that women secretly crave but rarely admit. These aren't your typical dating tips, no cheesy pickup lines or overused advice. These are psychological triggers backed by science and ancient Stoic wisdom that will change the way you approach attraction. Are you ready to break free from the 99% of men who miss the mark? Stay tuned until the end because the final secret will completely shift your understanding of attraction. Trust me, after this, you'll never look at dating the same way again. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've been through it all. I'm older, wiser. Why should I care? But here's the catch. As we age, we forget how crucial it is to stay present. The world changes, and so do the things that truly matter to women. You see, it's not just about being older, it's about being a man of purpose, a man who understands not just what women want, but what they need. And that's exactly what I'm going to help you with today. Secret number 1, the power of touch before intimacy. Let's start with a game-changing secret. Most men overlook the power of touch when building a meaningful connection with women. It's not just about words or confidence. Women crave emotional connection, and one of the most effective ways to create this connection is through non-sexual touch. A gentle massage, a subtle touch on the arm, a well-timed, intentional touch shows that you're present with her, that you care about her emotional and physical comfort. It's not about being pushy or overly flirtatious. It's about making her feel safe, seen, and understood. When you master this, you'll stand out from the rest. Secret number 2, flirting with confidence and respect. Next up, let's talk about flirting. Most men get this wrong. Either they overdo it and come off as desperate, or they don't flirt at all. The key to attraction is flirting with confidence and respect. It's not about impressing her with grand gestures, but about creating a playful, engaging atmosphere. Flirting should feel effortless, like a dance. When you flirt, you should be comfortable in your own skin, confident without seeking validation. Teasing her lightly or making playful challenges keeps the interaction fun and exciting. Women are drawn to men who exude confidence without trying too hard. So next time you're with her, flirt with the right energy. Playful, subtle, and respectful. Secret number 3, the subtle power of touching her hair. Now, let's talk about one of the most powerful yet overlooked gestures, touching her hair. When done right, this small action can create a deep emotional connection. The scalp has many nerve endings that can trigger a profound emotional response. A gentle brush of her hair, done at the right moment, sends a clear message. You're present, you're attuned to her energy, and you care. It's not about being too forward. The timing has to be right. When there's chemistry, when she's comfortable with you. If you do this correctly, it can create a lasting impression. Secret number 4, a hand on her back in public. Here's a subtle yet powerful gesture. Placing your hand on her back as you guide her through a crowd or while walking together. This simple touch communicates leadership, confidence, and protection. It's not about dominating her, but about showing her that you are grounded, aware, and capable of guiding her through life. It's a quiet form of reassurance, a gentle touch that says, "I've got you." Women appreciate this subtle, instinctual display of confidence. When done right, this touch speaks volumes without needing any words. Secret number 5, being her protector in small ways. Being a protector doesn't mean acting like her personal bodyguard. Women today are strong, independent, and capable of handling their own challenges. But here's the secret. they still crave a man who makes them feel safe, not in dramatic, over-the-top ways, but in the small, consistent actions that show you've got her back. It's about how you react when someone is rude to her, or how you make sure she gets home safely. These little actions build trust and attraction. A steady man who remains calm under pressure and shows silent support is irresistible. Secret number 6. The psychological effect of mentioning a dream about her. Most men never think to use this, but when done right, it can create a lasting emotional connection. Mentioning a dream about her can be incredibly powerful. It plants the idea that she's been on your mind, even when you weren't awake. A simple, lighthearted mention of a dream, something subtle, like sitting in a cafe and having a deep conversation, builds intrigue. It creates an emotional connection, a sense of mystery. Women love to feel special, but not in an obvious way. It's the small, unspoken moments that hold the most power. Secret number 7. The secret power of a well-groomed beard. Finally, let's talk about the psychological impact of a well-groomed beard. You might think it's just a style, choice, but studies show that women associate facial hair with strength, maturity, and protection, qualities that trigger primal attraction. A beard is a symbol of masculinity, resilience, and wisdom. But here's the thing. It's not just about having a beard. It's about maintaining it. A messy, unkempt beard can signal laziness, while a well-groomed one demonstrates self-respect and discipline. When you take care of your beard, you send a message. I'm a man of presence, purpose, and control. Applying these secrets with effortless confidence. Now that you've unlocked these 7 hidden secrets, it's time to apply them in real life. The key is not to force them. Attraction is built through confidence, presence, and self-awareness. Don't try to check off every secret in your interactions. Instead, let these insights become a natural extension of who you are. If you're walking with her, place your hand on her back with confidence. If the moment is right, brush her hair away gently. Let these actions flow naturally, and watch how they change the way she perceives you. Remember, these secrets don't just make you more attractive to women. They make you a better man overall. When you practice presence, self-mastery, and emotional intelligence, you stand out in all aspects of life. Women are naturally drawn to men who carry themselves with purpose and quiet strength. So, will you be like the 99% who overlook these subtle behaviors? Or will you apply them and step into the 1% of men who truly understand what women desire? Drop a comment below and let me know which secret surprised you the most. If you found value in this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more life-changing insights that will transform the way you approach relationships and life. Younger women do this when trying to see if you're interested in them. Age gap dating can be a little tricky. Younger women may feel unsure about whether you're interested in them, especially if the age difference makes things feel a bit ambiguous. But if you're paying close attention, you'll notice that there are subtle ways. She might be trying to figure out if the attraction is mutual. In this video, we'll reveal 8 secret signs a younger woman uses to see if you're interested in her, when she playfully teases you about your age. This might seem counterintuitive, but if a younger woman is interested in you, she might tease you about your age in a lighthearted, flirty way. She's not trying to make you feel old. It's actually her way of drawing attention to the age difference and seeing how you react. She's testing the waters, subtly checking if you're comfortable with the age gap. Engaging your response. If you laugh it off or even throw a teasing comment back, it's a good sign for her that you're on the same page. 2, she asks about your past relationships. If she's trying to figure out if you're interested in her, she might start asking about your dating history, specifically regarding age. She'll suddenly inquire about whether you've dated younger women before, or bring up the topic of age differences in relationships. Her goal here is to see if you're open to the idea of dating someone younger. She's looking for any clue that you might be comfortable with the age gap, and possibly with her, if she's probing into your past in this way. She's definitely testing the waters, 3. She mirrors your interests. Even the grown-up ones, one of the most subtle, but telling signs that a younger woman is interested in you, is when she starts mirroring your hobbies and interests. Even if they're typically considered mature or grown up. Maybe you're into jazz music, or you have a hobby like gardening or reading books on philosophy. If she's making an effort to engage in those things, or showing a sudden interest in topics that seem more aligned with your generation, it's a sign she's trying to find common ground and signal her interest. It's her way of showing that the age gap doesn't matter, because she's genuinely curious about your world. 4. She tests your reaction to other younger women. This one is subtle but revealing. She might casually bring up younger women, maybe mutual acquaintances or celebrities, to see how you respond. For instance, she might say, "Do you think she's too young for him?" Or comment on a younger woman dating an older man. Her goal is to gauge whether you're attracted to younger women. And if you have a preference for them, if you respond positively or neutrally, it gives her insight into whether or not you might be open to dating someone her age like herself. 5. She jokes about dating older men. Joking is often a way people test the waters in tricky situations. And age gap dating is no exception. If a younger woman makes lighthearted jokes about being interested in older men, or brings up scenarios where younger women date older men, she's likely fishing for your reaction. By joking about it, she's trying to normalize the idea and see if it's something you're open to. It's her way of slipping the topic into conversation without making things awkward, while still getting the information she needs to see if you might be interested. 6. She finds excuses to spend time with you alone. This might seem obvious, but in an age gap situation, younger women can be more hesitant about making their intentions clear. Instead of directly asking you out, she might find subtle ways to spend time with you one-on-one, whether it's suggesting you grab coffee after work or asking for your help with something. She's creating situations where the two of you can be alone. This is her way of testing the waters to see if you'll take the bait, and if any sparks will fly when it's just the two of you. If she's consistently finding reasons to be around you, she's likely interested in waiting to see how you respond. 7. She emphasizes her maturity. One of the most common concerns with age gap dating is the question of maturity. If a younger woman is interested in you, she might go out of her way to emphasize how mature she is for her age. She could casually mention how her friends always say, "She's an old soul," or she might highlight how she enjoys more mature, intellectual conversations. This isn't just her talking herself up. She's subtly signaling that she's capable of handling a relationship with someone older and wants you to see her as more than just a young woman. It's her way of saying, "I can keep up with you no matter the age difference." 8. She compliments your experience and wisdom. A younger woman who is trying to see if you're interested in her might drop subtle compliments about your experience, wisdom, or the way you carry yourself. These compliments are usually framed in a way that highlights the positive aspects of being older. She might say something like, "I love how you always have such insightful opinions," or "You're so calm and composed. I wish I could be like that." These kinds of compliments are her way of flattering you, while also subtly acknowledging the age gap. She's pointing out the qualities that come with experience and maturity, hoping you'll pick up on the fact that she finds them attractive.
In today's video, we'll explore signs of mutual attraction to help you gain more clarity. Number 1. Body direction. When it comes to attraction, you might think of obvious signs like frequent eye contact or smiling. But did you know that the direction someone faces can also indicate mutual attraction? According to psychotherapist and clinical director at Mind by Design, Ellie Borden. If you and your crush are often facing each other or turning towards each other, it's a strong sign of mutual interest. As explained in an article in Psychology Today by Dr. Ronald Rio, facing someone indicates that you are inviting and encouraging them to connect with you, which also shows trust. Number 2. Mirroring. Mirroring, or mimicry, is another powerful indicator of attraction. A study by Montoya and colleagues found that when you and your crush mirror each other's posture, expressions, and speech patterns, it's a sign of mutual feelings. Mirroring is an affiliative behavior, meaning it's done to build a stronger bond with someone. Your crush might mimic you to get you to like them and form a closer connection. This behavior is often subconscious, helping people build trust and relationships without even realizing it. So next time, pay attention to whether your crush mimics your actions. Number 3, making excuses to spend time together. Imagine being a college student and your crush often makes excuses to walk with you to class or hang out more often. While 1 or 2 instances may not be enough to conclude mutual attraction, if it becomes a pattern, it's a good sign. According to a 2018 study in the Psychological Bulletin, direct body language and spending time together are stronger indicators of attraction than indirect behaviors like mimicry. So if your crush often makes excuses to be around you, the attraction might be mutual. Number 4, pheromones. Have you ever felt instant chemistry with someone? This could be due to pheromones. Pheromones are chemicals detected through our sense of smell and influence sexual behavior and arousal. According to BetterHelp, instant chemistry often occurs because of pheromones. In a classic study by Wedekind and colleagues in 1995, women preferred the scent of t-shirts worn by men whose MHC gene differed from theirs. This gene is related to the immune system, and having diverse MHC genes can give offspring a genetic advantage. If someone compliments your scent and you like theirs, it's a good sign of mutual attraction on a biological level. We hope this video helps you understand mutual attraction and how to spot it in your relationships. Did we miss any signs of mutual attraction you've noticed? Share your experiences in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, subscribe for more insights. Sex is not just about the physical act but the intimate connection it fosters between two souls. 65% of women do not enjoy their first sexual experience. Engaging in sexual activity 2 to 3 times per week leads to an enhanced immune system. Men are attracted to bigger buttocks as it subconsciously signifies fertility. A woman inserts her finger into the vagina to soothe and relieve warmth and arousal. The beauty of sex in a loving relationship lies in its ability to deepen intimacy and foster a sense of belonging. Men are generally willing to assist any woman, but a study shows they feel more content helping women with larger breasts. Some women can achieve orgasm through nipple and breast stimulation alone. According to research, men consider sleep and food as important as sex. Most individuals have their first sexual experience at the age of 18. During sexual activity, women experience up to a 25% increase in breast size. Based on survey findings, it was revealed that 5% of women have extra breasts. When a man caresses a woman's lips, cheeks, and neck, it arouses sexual desire in women, resulting in immediate satisfaction. If someone is always on your mind, it means you are also on theirs. Sex in a loving relationship is not just about gratification but about the deepening of bonds and the strengthening of connection. A woman will never disclose how many men she has slept with. If a woman takes your dick in her mouth, it means a woman is happier than with penetrative vaginal sex. Those who have sex once or twice a week reduce their chances of heart disease by 30%. The beauty of sex in a loving relationship lies in its ability to deepen intimacy and foster a sense of belonging. Sexual intimacy in a loving relationship is the culmination of emotional closeness and physical desire, a union of hearts and bodies. According to psychology, sex acts as a remedy for bad sleep.
Recognizing whether someone truly notices and is interested in you can be challenging, but there are several signs that can indicate her attention and interest. Here are 25 true signs that she really notices you. 1. Frequent eye contact. She makes a lot of eye contact with you, often holding your gaze a bit longer than usual. 2. Smiling. She smiles often when she's around you, especially when you make eye contact. 3. Initiates conversation. She starts conversations with you or makes an effort to keep them going. 4. Asks personal questions. She asks about your interests, hobbies, and personal life, showing a genuine interest in getting to know you. 5. Compliments you. She gives you compliments, whether on your appearance, talents, or personality. 6. Laughs at your jokes. Even if your jokes aren't the funniest, she laughs and seems genuinely entertained. 7. Physical touch. She finds excuses to touch you lightly, such as a pat on the back, a touch on the arm, or a playful shove. 8. Mirrors your actions. She subconsciously mimics your movements and gestures, indicating a connection. 9. Fidgets or plays with hair. She fidgets, plays with her hair, or adjusts her clothes when she's around you, showing nervousness or excitement. 10. Finds ways to be near you. She frequently finds reasons to be close to you or to enter your personal space. 11. Engages on social media. She likes, comments, or engages with your posts and pictures on social media. 12. Remembers details. She remembers little things you've mentioned in past conversations and brings them up later. 13. Shows interest in your life. She asks about your day, your plans, and seems genuinely interested in your well-being. 14. Goes out of her way to help. She offers help or goes out of her way to assist you with tasks or problems. 15. Makes time for you. She makes time to hang out or spend time with you, even if she's busy. 16. Nervousness. She seems a bit nervous or flustered around you, which can indicate she cares about your opinion of her. 17. Teases you playfully. She teases or jokes with you in a playful manner. 18. Gives you her full attention. She pays full attention to you when you're talking, not distracted by her phone or surroundings. 19. Body language. Her body language is open and inviting. She faces you directly and often leans in when talking. 20. Mentions you to others. Friends or colleagues tell you she talks about you positively when you're not around. 21. Invites you to group events. She invites you to social events, parties, or gatherings. 22. Compliments your interests. She shows interest in or compliments your hobbies and passions. 23. Brings you small gifts. She surprises you with small, thoughtful gifts or gestures. 24. Blushes around you. She blushes or seems shy when you give her a compliment or talk to her. 25. Engages in prolonged conversations. She enjoys talking to you for long periods and doesn't seem to want the conversation to end. These signs can vary depending on individual personalities and cultural differences, so it's important to consider the context and her usual behavior. If multiple signs are present, it's a strong indication that she notices you and may have a special interest in you.
Welcome back to our channel. 7-hour sex marathons may be the norm for Sting and Trudy, but most people stay. Anywhere between 7 and 13 minutes is the desired optimum time for penetrative sex. The impulse sent during intercourse to activate ejaculation comes from the spinal cord. No brain is needed. According to a popular men's magazine, more percentage of women talk dirty and nasty during sex than men. Studies found that only 17% of women are time for foreplay. Before sex with your partner will go a long way. A research confirmed that men who have a good active sex life are likely to live past the age of 80 years. Male orgasm typically lasts in seconds, while a pig's orgasm lasts for 30 minutes. Researchers have found that 99% of women who view their genitals positively have more oral sex with their partner and enjoy it more than others because it stimulates their vagina for multiple orgasms. Falling in love at first sight is apparently true. According to psychologists, it takes only 2 minutes to fall for someone or to make a good impression on someone. 30% of women over the age of 80 still have sex with their spouses or boyfriends. This is found to be good as it reduces vaginal dryness. Already found that many men are aroused by the sounds, groans, screams that their partner makes while they strive to bring her to orgasm. Perfect love is the combination of passion, commitment, and intimacy, based on the triangular theory of love. Has been found to have a great benefit on the skin, so allowing your partner ejaculate on you is a win. Win for both of you, as men feel a relaxing sensory after a good sex session. Cuddling after sex can increase satisfaction, as it releases a feel-good hormone in both parties, making the act more relaxing. Just as early morning sex has been proven to improve the day's activities, sex before a stressful task may lower your level of stress. The world's largest recorded penis belongs to 41-year-old New Yorker, Jonah Falcon, whose appendage measures 9.5 inches flaccid and 13.5 inches erect. The lips, hand, tongue, and sometimes neck are the parts involved in oral sex. Some ladies, when it comes to oral sex, forget they don't have to use their teeth, and that's a turn-off for most guys. Find out about your partner's fantasy. The left testicle usually hangs lower than the right. For right-handed men, the opposite is true for lefties. When you see someone you're interested in, what feels like butterflies in your stomach is actually a stress response caused by adrenaline. Being a perfectionist in love can lead to stress and depression.
Interesting psychological facts about human behavior. When you start taking care of yourself, you start feeling better, looking better, and even start attracting better. Friendship that started in the period between 16 and 28 years of age is more likely to be robust and long-lasting. It is said if you dance before leaving the house in the morning, you are likely to walk out, in the real world, with an optimistic perspective. First 3 seconds you wake up, you will not remember anything. You can die from fear, because the body releases a big amount of adrenaline, which can be toxic in high amounts. A study shows that living in a place with high water visibility is significantly linked to lower levels of psychological distress. Waking up in the middle of the night for no apparent reason may indicate that someone is dreaming about you. When someone misses you, 80% of the time they are likely to appear in your dream. People tend to prefer the music of artists whose public personalities are similar to their own. Sleeping directly after studying, you will remember what you have learned better. Sleeping on your left side has the most health benefits, as it aids digestion, boosts brain health, and reduces snoring. Whenever a person seems to be hiding something while talking to you, don't ask them repeatedly. Instead, just make a prolonged eye contact, which will make them uncomfortable and guilty to lie to you. And you will know the truth. Studies say that individuals who could instinctively use sarcasm to tackle a frivolous question have healthy mind. In a group setting, people tend to look at the person they feel the closest to. When the group laughs, people would rather change the truth than change their views about people. Waking up just 1 hour earlier could reduce a person's risk of major depression by 23%. Parents who view failure as a negative event tend to have kids who are more likely to believe an intelligence is fixed and cannot be increased. Lonely people are likely to take long, hot baths to replace their lack of social circle and emotions. When you are ignored by someone you strongly care about, the reaction and your brain is similar to physical pain. Children who grow up in a stressful environment with strict parents are more likely to develop the habit of overthinking as adults. People tend to value emotional intelligence over intelligence in a potential partner. A human head is known to be conscious for about 20 seconds after being beheaded. Individuals who exercise at least 1 to 2 times per week are less likely to suffer depression or anxiety. People who often help others are likely to be happier often and less likely to get depressed as and when they get older. People are more honest when physically tired. This is why most people confess things during late-night conversations. Those who worry and overthink tend to have higher verbal intelligence, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. People are naturally happier when they are kept busy. Firstborn children often described as bossy or responsible, while lastborn children are sometimes described as irresponsible and impulsive. The reason we feel confident to sing in the shower is partly that the shower, reverberation of the shower boosts the voice, adds more bass, and sounds more powerful, thus boosting the singer's confidence to sing. Girls who mature early are likely to be delinquent and emotionally aggressive as they get older. When talking to a girl, use her name frequently, which will make her like you more. Women are great problem solvers when they are low. They just need to speak it out to someone who can listen seriously and be there for them. Women like to think more about what they love the entire day. Hugging a woman for 20 seconds improves her self-confidence and happiness. Women remember men with a deep voice rather than a high-pitched voice. People who masturbate daily have a higher chance of fatigue, weakness. Early ejaculation may also inhibit sexual activities with your partner. Entry to the penis vision changes, lower back pain, testicular pain, and hair loss. If a younger woman asks this, she's actually flirting, no matter how it happens, whether it's over text or in person. Sometimes a younger woman will slip a question into the conversation. That seems harmless, but don't be fooled. There's more going on beneath the surface. In this video, we'll discuss 6 questions younger women ask when they're actually flirting with an older man. When do you work out? Picture this. You're in the middle of a casual conversation and out of nowhere, she asks if you hit the gym. Now she's not looking for fitness tips. She's subtly fishing for information about your physique and lifestyle. It's her way of complimenting you without coming right out and saying, "You look good, think about it." If she wasn't interested, would she even care? Probably not. She wants to know if you take care of yourself. And more importantly, she wants to imagine what that looks like. And trust me, she's imagining it. 2. What's something unexpected about you? She's not just making small talk. She wants to dig deeper and see a side of you that others might not know. This is her way of forming a personal connection, beyond surface-level attraction. If she wasn't interested, she wouldn't care about those hidden quirks or lesser-known aspects of your life. But since she does, she's already invested in getting to know you on a different level. 3. If we met years ago, do you think we'd have gotten along? This is her way of creating an imaginary history between you two. She's subtly placing herself in your past, almost as if she's testing the waters of how things might have played out. If circumstances were different, it's a playful, intriguing question that opens the door for flirty banter and deepens the connection by making you both imagine a different timeline, one where you were already close. 4. What kind of women do you usually date? This is the stealth bomber of flirting questions. It's coming in under the radar, but it's carrying a serious payload. What she's really asking is, would you date someone like me? And depending on how you answer, she's either going to lean in or back off. If you say you typically go for women your own age, she might mentally take herself out of the running. But if you say you like confidence, intelligence, and a good sense of humor, now she's checking boxes in her head, seeing if she fits your type. It's a game of chess, and she just made a move 5. Have you ever had an age gap relationship before? Now this is a big one. If she's asking this, she's not just curious. She's interested. She wants to know if you're comfortable with the dynamic, if you've navigated it before, and if it's something you'd consider again. If you say yes, she'll likely follow up with even more flirty questions. If you say no, she might try to convince you that there's a first time for everything. 6. What do you think people assume about you that isn't true? She's diving into who you are beneath the surface. This question isn't just about clearing up misconceptions. It's about forming a personal bond. She wants to see a more vulnerable, real side of you, and by asking this, she's giving you a chance to open up in a way that makes the conversation more meaningful. If she wasn't flirting, she wouldn't care about your hidden depths. But because she does, she's looking for a reason to keep the conversation going and make you feel comfortable sharing more with her.
Narcissistic personality disorder exists in around 6% of the population. The average high school student now has the same level of anxiety as the average psychiatric ward inmate did in the early 1950s. This is a stark reminder of how modern life has escalated stress levels, especially among young people. The sight of water has a very calming and soothing effect on people, making them experience happiness, calming thoughts, and even becoming more imaginative. This might explain why so many people enjoy spending time by the sea or a lake, as it helps them relax and think creatively. Our brain doesn't consider long-term deadlines as significant, which is why many people tend to procrastinate on tasks that are due far in the future. This phenomenon is known as temporal discounting, where the brain prioritizes immediate rewards over long-term benefits. Phobias may be memories passed down through many ancestors by means of our DNA, according to new studies. This fascinating idea suggests that our fears might be inherited and not just learned through personal experiences. Happiness, rage, sorrow, anxiety, disgust, and surprise are the 6 feelings that are uniformly conveyed across different cultures. These universal emotions indicate that despite our diverse backgrounds, there are common human experiences that we all share. Chocolate discharges the chemical oxytocin, which is the same chemical your body produces when you are happy. This might explain why eating chocolate can be such a pleasurable experience and why it's often given as a gift to show love and appreciation. We might persuade ourselves that a dull job is enjoyable if we aren't rewarded. This cognitive dissonance helps us justify our actions and find satisfaction in tasks that we might otherwise find tedious. Human behavioral studies indicate that a person who loses their mobile phone experiences a fear comparable to a near-death experience. This intense reaction is a testament to how integral mobile phones have become in our daily lives. Anything that your mind says has an identical response from the body's cells. This mind-body connection highlights the powerful impact of thoughts on our physical well-being. Religious rituals such as prayer are associated with significantly lower levels of mental issues or psychological discomfort. These practices can provide a sense of community, purpose, and comfort, which are beneficial for mental health. Our own local culture and environment can sometimes cause hallucinatory voices. This means that what we hear and perceive can be heavily influenced by the social and cultural context we live in. A hug longer than 20 seconds will produce hormones in your body that make you trust the individual who is hugging you. This release of oxytocin strengthens bonds and fosters a sense of security and trust between people. People seem to be happier when they're kept busy, as this keeps them from worrying about bad problems in life. This might explain why engaging in hobbies and productive activities can boost overall happiness. Sugar and fat were pretty good stuff to our predecessors. These nutrient-dense foods were essential for survival, which is why we often crave them even today. People are franker when they're emotionally drained, which is why people mention things in late-night talks. Fatigue lowers our inhibitions and makes us more likely to speak our minds. Researchers are considering adding internet addiction to the general list of psychiatric illnesses. This reflects the growing concern about the impact of excessive internet use on mental health. Romantic desire is biochemically indistinguishable from serious obsessive-compulsive disorder. This intense focus and desire can explain why love can sometimes feel overwhelming and all-consuming. Additionally, did you know that the color blue can suppress appetite, making it a useful tool for those trying to manage their weight? Meanwhile, the color red can stimulate appetite, which is why it's often used in restaurant decor. Another interesting fact is that people tend to remember the first and last items in a list better than those in the middle. This is known as the serial position effect, and it can be useful to keep in mind when trying to memorize information. Lastly, studies have shown that expressing gratitude can significantly increase overall happiness and life satisfaction. Taking the time to appreciate the positive aspects of life can lead to a more optimistic and fulfilling outlook. These amazing psychology facts about human behavior highlight the intricate and fascinating ways our minds and bodies are connected. Understanding these insights can help us navigate our daily lives more effectively and improve our mental well-being.
इसका मतलब आपको कामयाबी नहीं मिली। अब ये बात तो सारे अमेरिका के अंदर फैल गई है। सारे एक्सपर्ट कह रहे हैं कि भाई वो अटैक जो हुआ, अब तो रशिया ने भी कह दिया है कि आपने उनके मटेरियल को नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाया, लेकिन आपने उनको मारने का आखिरी हद तक फैसला किया है। तो अब रशिया ने फैसला कर लिया है कि उनके साथ खड़ा है। अब ये कमाल
Women spend nearly a year of their lives deciding what to wear.
लोग पूछते थे कि रशिया क्या कर रहा है ईरान के लिए।
68% of women say they would have an affair.
इस सारे सूरत हाल में अब हम आने वाले वक्त में देखेंगे कि दुनिया की अजीम तरीन जंग में ईरान लीड करेगा।
A girl cannot keep a secret for more than 47 hours.
और न्यूक्लियर वॉर
She would share with someone
6000 के
definitely.
करीब जो हैं रशिया के, उनमें से कोई 50-100 भी आ जाए तो क्या फर्क पड़ता है? दुनिया को कहाँ
She
पता
hates
चलना?
conflict, but lack of response even more. A woman's sex drive is much more easily upset
हकीकत
than
टीवी को
agonized.
सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलें, वीडियो को लाइक करें, शेयर करें
Women are
और
better
कमेंट
at reading
सेक्शन
faces, gestures, and voice tones, which makes them superior conversationalists and social leaders. Majority of women choosing stylish presentation over comfort. Women love men who actually listen to their rants. Women do not expect answers all the time. Sometimes they just need someone to be there. Females have ambivalent feelings in regard to males, who reward them by talking a lot and engaging in mutual gazing. A woman sexually aroused by men who give her the feeling of being free and wild. A woman will never like you overpraising another woman, even your mother. Women spend over 4 years in total of their lives menstruating. Girls has twice as many pain receptors on their body, but a much higher tolerance. She is invested in you and does do things selflessly. When you show similar concern, you win her heart big time. Women experience significantly more nightmares than men and have more emotional dreams. A woman is sexually aroused by successful businessmen who cause her to daydream about flying worldwide for the purpose of building successful businesses. The truth is, women love to get compliments, even if they don't admit it openly. Give her genuine compliments and see her smile grow. The female mind is more adept to reading body language and facial expressions than men. Girls don't like being stared at unless they are already staring at you. She responds to pain and anxiety differently. Women are more prone to depression, post-traumatic stress disorders, and other anxiety disorders.
Psychological research reveals that women experience nightmares more frequently than men. Studies also indicate that married individuals are more prone to extramarital affairs compared to their unmarried counterparts. When a girl touches her hair while talking to you, it's often a sign of attraction. When seeking a long-term partner, people generally prioritize an attractive face over an attractive body. If a man sheds tears in front of a woman, it typically signifies deep trust or strong love for her. A thriving marriage involves repeatedly falling in love with the same person. The scent of oranges has been found to alleviate stress, and either smelling or eating one can reduce stress levels by up to 70. For those engaging in sexual activity for the first time, starting with romantic conversation and then gently moving your tongue from top to bottom can significantly enhance a woman's pleasure. Adopting a positive outlook, accompanied by a smile, can have transformative effects on your mindset. Adrenaline plays a crucial role in solidifying new relationships. Eye contact during group laughter can reveal who someone likes or trusts. A strong relationship resembles a flower, binding a man and a woman together. Remember, even the greatest achievers started as beginners, so don't hesitate to take that initial step. Listening to binaural beats, a type of music, can induce a high and trigger unique dreams. Strong individuals stand up for themselves, but the strongest stand up for others. When a man fully engages both his mind and passion in a relationship, the woman can feel a profound sense of bliss. You can disarm
Welcome back to
and
our channel,
embarrass an
where we
angry
dive
opponent
deep into
by
the fascinating
staying calm
world of
during
human
an argument.
psychology,
Position
relationships,
yourself next
and
to,
intimacy.
rather than against,
Whether you're looking for
opponent to
insights into
handle
how
disputes
attraction works,
effectively.
or you simply
Eye
want to
contact can
understand the
also be
deeper
a good
layers of
indicator
relationships,
how engaged people are in a conversation. To get rid of an earworm, listen to the entire song. Missing someone who also misses you can be both sweet and painful, sometimes even leading to a slow emotional decline. Emotions can impact physical health, with jealousy potentially causing stomach aches and stress leading to headaches. Inadequate sleep and irregular sleeping patterns can result in premature death. When the foundation of a relationship is strong, distance becomes irrelevant. Interestingly,